Hi everyone, it's Mitch. It's Wednesday, November 19th. We got college football tonight. It's going to be on TV. Last night's game wasn't on TV, but it certainly didn't hinder us any because we had Northern Illinois. We had them laying 3 points. We never backed off, even when the line was dropping. It dropped, from 3.5 originally down to 2.5. We didn't care. We loved Northern all the way, even though it seemed like the majority of the people were going the other way. And what did Northern do? They went out and beat them 42-14, and whew, good times. We had a real nice chat during the game, even though it wasn't on TV. We kind of kept each other company, filled each other in on updates as we got them. And, anytime we have that kind of overwhelming vote in the forum in our poll on the who's going to cover poll, usually it means a good time in the forum if we're all on the right side of it, which we have been every single time except for one time, and that was last week against in the Ball State game where they did not cover the big number. They were close, but they didn't make it. But every other time we've been spot on. Not guaranteeing that it's always going to be that way, but we do have a nice winning percentage, which is what this whole thing is all about. It's a numbers game. In any event, the chat, we're going to have one again tonight during the Central Mich Ball State game, and I'm going to get to that game in a second. The picking contest, the picks were sent out last night. For those of you who have already signed up, those of you who are new and maybe you didn't get the picks or something, by all means let me know as soon as possible, because that means that we have a problem. Either A, your spam blocker is on and it's catching my emails, or B, maybe your email got converted somehow, and that has happened as well. So we figure it out. We have glitches all the time. I'm not the best tech person, but usually we can get to the bottom of it, and everyone gets to participate that wants to. That's for sure. That's the most important thing. In any event, let's move on to the to tonight's game. And Jordan and I are on opposite ends of this one, and I have a feeling that it's going to be pretty much like that, all around on this game, because there's two different angles. We got Central Michigan at home getting 7 points against Ball State. Ball State is 10-0; they're undefeated. Central Mich is 8-2. Both these teams are undefeated in the conference, and this is a monster game for both of them. We'll go with my logic first, since I'm the one doing the talking today. I think Central Mich covers because I just think that a lot of those games, like the Favors, he's been hurt a lot, and he's of course the star quarterback who also is their leading rusher. He's their thrower. He is the team. He's been hurt and dinged up a lot. He's healthy now, and the team is playing a lot better. Let's look at their two losses, both of them on the road. One of them was at Purdue, and that was 7 games ago. The other one was at Georgia, between the hedges. Georgia was ranked number 1 in the country that time, and Central Mich, they played them pretty tough for a good part of the game, but Georgia, with Massaquoi, Moreno, and very few teams in the country are going to be able to stand in with them when they're absolutely rolling. They haven't been rolling like they thought they were going to all season, but they certainly have been rolling at times. In any event, I'm on Central Mich. They have some really strong trends in this game, and most notably that they basically just own Ball State outright in this series. I mean, they have covered almost every single time that these teams have played. So for me, I'm going to take the 7 points and be on Central Michigan. I just want to talk about Jordan's pick for a second, because Jordan says take that trend and throw it out the window. He says that the trend doesn't matter here because the Ball State team has never really been this good. He thinks that Central Mich is maybe even a little inflated. Well, I think that Central Mich has probably played a much tougher schedule than Ball State. Jordan seems to think that Ball State has really dominated everyone they played, and I'll tell you what, he's right in that respect. They have dominated every single one that they played. I don't feel too strongly about this game. Jordan, he feels, somewhat strong, but, I don't think he's overwhelmingly pounding the table on this one either. This is going to be a great football game, and, if you read on the blog, we both go in a little more in depth as far as our opinions on this one. I try not to just, repeat everything that we say out there and try and find a different angle, but, all the information is going to be out there today. There's going to be plenty of information in the forums. A lot of people talking about this one because the game is on TV. It's the only game on, and we're getting to that point in the college football season. So in any event, this is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. I will see you in the forum, and I'll see you in the chat room tonight. Thanks for joining me.